That never-ending winter is inspiring millions of travelers to book their summer trips, and you know what that means. Summer travel prices are already on the rise. Here with the details is the Wall Street Journal's middle seat columnist, Scott McCartney. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Sarah.
So where are we already starting to see more expensive travel destinations?
Transatlantic trips to Europe are really going to be big this summer. Hawaii prices, airfare prices are up about 15%. And there's strong demand for Hawaii. The number one destination worldwide right now for summer travel on orbits is Cancun, Mexico. And it's usually the slow season in Cancun, because of really high temperatures, hurricane season, all that. But people just want to get out and get someplace warm.
Aside from feeling like the terrible winter was never going to end, is there something else behind this pent-up demand?
Yeah, I think what we're seeing is people are going farther and they're staying longer, and I think that's a result of pent-up demand still from the recession. I think as we came out of the recession with the slow recovery, people stayed closer to homes, closer to home. They scaled back summer trips, and now there are more people who are feeling like, we haven't been to Europe in a long time, and this is the summer to go.
You mentioned Europe, Hawaii, Mexico. Those are all going to cost you. Are there any bargain destinations left?
Yeah, a couple. One interesting thing, there's been new service to Milan, Italy. Prices are way down, and ticket sales so far through travel agents, both online and traditional, have about doubled. It's still a $1,500 average ticket. That's certainly what you expect to pay these days going to Europe. But interesting what's going on in Milan. If you want a real bargain, the really interesting case is Moscow. Demand for Russia has, because of world events, has dropped off considerably. And so you can fly to Moscow a whole lot cheaper than you can fly to London and Paris, even though it's a much farther flight from the U.S.
Okay, Scott, let's say we don't want to go to Russia, but we do want to try to avoid paying some of these outrageous prices. What's a good rule of thumb for how far in advance we should be booking this stuff?
For transatlantic trips, for going to Europe, the rule of thumb really is earlier the better. Since mid-January, prices on European trips to air tickets have gone up $100 on average, and they'll probably keep going up. For domestic trips, generally the sweet spot is about 2 months before departure. That's pretty volatile. Domestic prices are very volatile. That window can change considerably. Sales typically kick in on Tuesday. So Tuesday's a good day to shop. Tuesday and Wednesday are the best days to fly. If you can do your summer vacation week-long trip from Tuesday to Tuesday, you'll save a lot more than going Saturday to Saturday.
Book early, fly on Tuesdays. Scott McCartney, thanks for joining us.